So in class, we used this mnemonic, does my spider bite, okay? And each word stands for another step when we do standard algorithm division, okay? Does is divide. That's the first thing we do. My is multiply. Spider is subtract. And bite is bring down. So I have got some problems set up like we did in class. Remember, we turned our paper sideways so we could keep our digits in line. We don't lose our place. Everything's nice and neat, and we can see what we've done, okay? Now, let's review the parts of a division problem. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. The quotient, of course, is the answer. The dividend is the number that goes inside the den, okay? And then the divisor is the number that goes on the outside of our little house here, okay? All right, so we are going to practice this. I am going to go ahead and put our steps here. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And we're going to do that until we run out of numbers, okay? So we are going to start with this 4. And we ask ourselves, how many groups of 12 can we make with 4? Well, we can't. We can't make any, okay? So we're going to put a 0 right here. That was our divide when we said how many groups of 12 can we make with 4. Then we're going to multiply 0 times 12, which is, of course, 0. Then we're going to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. And then bring down the next number up here. So now we're going to start all over, okay? And we're going to look and focus at 49. So we need to ask ourselves, how many groups of 12 can we make with 49? We know that we can make 4 groups of 12. So that's our division. We're going to multiply 4 times 12, which is 48. We're going to subtract, which we get 1, and then bring down our next number. Okay, so now we're looking at 12 divided by 12. And we know we can make 1 group. So there's our division. 1 times 12 is 12. There's our multiplication. We're going to subtract and then bring down our 0. Now we're looking at 0 divided by 12, and we know that you just can't do that, okay? It goes 0 times. You can't make a group of 12 out of 0. So we're going to put a 0 here. We are out of numbers. We're done. So the quotient, or the answer, to 4,920 divided by 12 is 410. Is it all coming back to you now? All right, let's try another one. We're going to start right here with 4 and ask ourselves, how many groups of 11 can you make from 4? Well, I can't. If I have 4 M&Ms, I can't make a group of 11. So I put a 0 here. That's our division. Now multiply 0 times 11, which is, of course, 0. Subtract 4 minus 0 is 4. And bring down. So we're going to bring our 5 down. Now we're looking at 45 divided by 11. So how many groups of 11 can you make with 45? Of course, we know our 11 multiplication facts, so we know that is 4. That's our division. Now we multiply. 4 times 11 is 44. We subtract and bring down. We're going to bring down our 8. Our new division problem is 18 divided by 11. We know we can make 1 group of 11 out of 18. So there's division. Multiply 1 times 11, which is, of course, 11. Subtract, bring down. Okay. Now we're looking at 77 divided by 11. We know we can make 7 groups of 11 from 77. So there's our division. Multiply 7 times 11, which is, of course, 77. Subtract, and we have no more numbers to bring down. So we're finished. We do not have a remainder. So the quotient to 4,587 divided by 11 is 417. I hope